Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Away Days podcast. We fired Nathan. I'm joking. We've got Jacob in here today.
Replacing Nathan. No,
yeah, Nathan's fallen off, so we've got Jacob in. I'm excited for this. I'm very excited. It's something, I'd said it this year. We're going to try and keep the couch rotating a little bit. Glad to have you here.
Looking forward to it, yeah. Been wanting... I kind of like doing some sort of talking about footy in general. Yeah. So, having the cameras on, let's see if my talk can really show.
You've had the warm-up of the El Clasico and a couple other watch-alongs, and now it's the big time. Chance of big final today.
The watch-alongs is just whatever happens on the screen, I can react to it, then that's fine. But then, this is actually going to be a test. I have to actually think about it. So we'll see how this goes.
Be nice in the comment, no joke. A big week. Me and Nathan said it at the end of last week. It was going to be a big week for us, especially Prem clubs. And I guess I want to sort of start there with João Felix. Which is, it's funny if you say Prem clubs, because this guy's been all over Europe. Atletico, AC, Chelsea, and now Al Nassr. And I wrote in the title for it, João Felix, Al Nassr, waste of a career.
Yeah.
Question mark.
Yeah, it's been doing the rounds, his kind of career path, how it went Benfica just being so promising. And then I looked into it after Benfica didn't get more than 10 goals a season as a striker. He's just always been known for just not being efficient enough. His XG, I saw a thing, he had 20 shots and XG of only 2.25.
That's that.
In 20 shots, one goal as well. So,
telling.
Yeah. That's just from very, very quick research. But he came to us in Barca as well for a loan.
Yes.
Right. So promising at the start. We were this actually could be good value for our money. And then he kind of disappeared, which is such a shame.
Yeah. In my head, I've been playing this around between yesterday and today when I made this all up. I'm thinking Darwin Núñez and João Felix, both Benfica players. I would argue say Núñez has done more with his sort of shorter career already than João Felix. João Felix has got the pedigree of clubs, but I don't think in terms of impact on the pitch. And look, I'm the biggest Núñez defender. I think I'm almost too much in the Núñez support club. But obviously both come from Benfica, both have that raw talent, pace, showed a lot. But that stat there, that sort of sits me and says, well, he's not the product, and he's not a left winger, he's not a false nine, he's just sort of there. Yeah,
he's just sort of in the forward line, kind of doing the bare minimum, but not really helping the team do anything.
Exactly.
And with Darwin, he's got it. I mean, he's got his issues. He's also not very clinical, but there's something about Darwin that you can kind of get behind. His kind of grit, determination,
passion merchant. Yeah.
He's had a couple games as well. I think it was against Newcastle where he came on and got a brace at the
Brentford
end.
Was the one he saved them. He won them that game. But he also got 2 years ago he saved him versus Newcastle.
Yeah. He's had games like that. I actually could not tell you if Felix has had a game like that.
But you have to remind you, his probably best stint was at you guys. And maybe that's just because surrounding with good players, maybe he sort of goes well. Because was Griezmann there at the time as well at Barca?
No, I think
post-Griezmann,
yeah.
But I think of those type of players, Griezmann and Felix, those ones, they don't really have a proper position. They sort of just float in the front line.
Yeah.
At the Barca's, at the Real Madrid's, United's and big. I think you need a proper number 9. And I said this last week. To take on the mantle, that's when about Ekatiko, he's taken on that mantle. I think he can take on at Liverpool. A Felix, a Griezmann, if it's going down to Núñez, they just don't have that. I hate the word, but it's not the aura of the number 9 who can take the pressure on. It's just a funny one. 30 million euros to join a Saudi side is not much. Considering
it's a bit
Saudi,
of a bargain for them, yeah.
Yeah, Saudi normally go 50-60, if anything. I'm just wondering, with Ronaldo, can he find a spot in that Portuguese side?
Oh, what, Felix?
João Felix.
No.
You think it's done?
I think he's probably done. You got some other talent already that's in the Portuguese side, I feel like. I mean, Ronaldo's going to cement his spot just because of his name until he retires probably. And then I don't see him on the wing. You got Leao, who probably won't get dropped either, even though he's kind of stinking it up. But I don't know about Felix. I think it's kind of done. I mean, Saudi's a little bit better than I thought it was.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
No good.
Hopefully he returns because he's entertaining. But
That's the thing. Just to finish it all up, do you think? Because I think it might be done. That's just me.
Yeah.
And look, maybe I'm being harsh on him, already ruling him out because he's still like 25, 26, I think, something like that.
Oh, I didn't actually look.
I don't think he's
I imagine he's around
he's
26.
He's around that age, right? Like he's not technically in his peak yet. I think I'll get your thoughts on Rashford in a little bit. He's actually 27. I still feel like he's 40, but like he's 27.
Yeah.
These two guys, it's interesting because this is almost like make or break Bosun. Like this is their bust moves. One's in Saudi, one's in one of the best clubs in the world.
Yeah, still challenging.
Different story.
Yeah. Like Rashford went like from United struggling to a Champions League side in Aston Villa.
Yeah.
That's insane to say.
I would say,
sorry, not to throw that slander, but like he was
fair. That was fair.
Like he's still going out and challenging himself, whereas Felix kind of, loan to AC, loan to Chelsea, and then bought by Chelsea, and then like Atletico just dwelling around.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like, I also wonder with him if that first team choosing Atletico Madrid. If that changed everything, because Diego Simeone and his maniac style play.
Terrorism football.
Terrorism football, yeah. I wonder if that changed him.
That's a great point. And I'm pretty big on Simeone. I'm not really a big fan.
Yeah, okay.
To be honest. I get the history. I don't want to slander his name in general.
Yeah.
But in the modern day of football, with the signings they've made across the last 24 months, for me, he's not the man to take them forward. But... And that probably works in the Felix debate because he's not really a positional player. He's a forward. And in a Simeone system, it's 4-4-2. Like you have to be a striker, you're a winger, and that's it. So maybe that hasn't helped either. But.
Yeah, well, we'll get to... I'll talk about Atletico Madrid a bit later on as well. So, we'll get to that. But Felix...
Are we calling it? I'm going to rule it. I'm going to say that's my clip for the week. He's done. That's it. Putting the line through João Felix.
He's done.
He's done. 2-2. You've gone early.
He's done.
Looked at the camera. I think he's the contracts. They're kind of written up. You've already had a big call already done for the future.
Sum I love. There we go.
Right. Speaking of who's not done is Morgan Gibbs White, and he's not done at Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Mr. Marinakis. Have you seen that clip where he says Mr. Marinakis like 5 times?
No, I have not.
The re-signing video. He says, I'd like to thank Mr. Marinakis for joining me. Mr. Marinakis got a great project. Mr. Marinakis. And I'm like,
he's got a gun to the
bro's
head.
got the gun to his head.
Yeah. There's the photo as well with him standing next to the owner, and then like someone's just probably done an AI photo, and the guy's got a knife behind the back. Like it, that whole situation was so funny during the season as well. Even though Forrester did so well, but it's him staying's big,
massive for them, huge for Tottenham, massive for Tottenham. Because I thought he joins, I thought that'd be a real serious threat this year. Obviously not a title threat, but. They're sort of like the group of 3, the big 3 with Arsenal, Liverpool and City. Then there's like Chelsea. And I thought if Gibbs, White and Vissa were both going to Tottenham, I would have put them in that next
Vissa would have been... I think Vissa's probably a bigger one than...
Bigger for you?
Yeah, because I mean like, I don't... Like, I've kind of seen Gibbs White, but also not really.
Yeah.
But they've still got someone like a James Maddison there. It's not... I don't think it's the be or end all if they don't have him and they have to rely on Maddison. Because I kind of looked into it and... Madison's numbers are not actually that bad. But he did have a downfall a little bit last season. Yeah. But also the whole of Tottenham kind of fell off a cliff. So So I think Vissa would have been huge.
I was saying it, Thomas Frank Vissa. I was seeing 3 weeks ago I made that video. I was like, is Tottenham building like a proper like team? Because if you had Vissa, Solanke, Gibbs White, it was looking like a proper Thomas Frank workman-like team, a bunch of mid-table players from 3 years ago, but they're all coming together at the right time. And I thought it would work. And also you got Kulusevski as well. I'm a big fan of him in the team.
Oh, yeah, he's good.
But speaking to my resident Tottenham fan, who will get on, who will join the podcast soon at some point, very keen for him to join. And I said, if not, Xavi Simons would be a great pickup. And now he's going to Chelsea. It's a double blow.
I don't think they would have had the pull for Simmons.
You reckon he would have got it?
Nah, no way Simmons is going to Tottenham.
Now they're stuck, aren't they? Because there's no real 10s on the market.
No, that is true.
The Vissa deals look like it's being halted.
Yeah, it seems less and less likely as the days go on. I think it seems like he's just going to stay now, doesn't it?
And look, Nottingham Forest win, Brentford win out of this, but I think Tottenham are massive losers.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see their team because... Their team's pretty thin in the midfield. Like in general, they don't have many, like an attacking mid, and then they don't have many holding midfielders. If you you start to get some injuries like they did last year, then they're just going to fall off. But they'd started last year, they were actually doing all right before when they had their full starting 11. The back four, that was really, that is a pretty solid back four when they're all fit.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, but then injuries to Van de Ven, Romero was in and out as well. Like that, your two main centre backs going out.
You're going to be cooked.
Everything.
Yeah.
So,
but with Forest now, with Morgan Gibbs White, with Hudson Odoi, one of my favourite players, Dan Doy's come across from Bologna. I know they've lost that Anthony Elanga, but European football, 2 games a week is going to be tough. Villa struggled.
Yeah.
Do you think Nottingham Forest will still be relevant this season? Are they going to be in that sort of top 10 bracket with Gibbs White staying?
Yeah, well, that was one of the things I was going to bring up at the storylines. Yeah. But it's good. Yeah, that's a really interesting one because it's going to be tough. The good thing is they didn't lose too many people.
No.
It was mainly just Elanga.
Elanga's the big one, yeah.
And it seems like they replaced him, actually.
Yeah. Dan Doy looks like he's on. I think he's
Doy. Yeah. Okay.
From Bologna, he's to come in.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how he converts to the Prem. But yeah, I think the main thing is the two games a week.
It's always tough.
Their team is kind of set out for the Premier League. I feel like you kind of sit back, reserved. They've got some monster centre backs.
Yeah.
Good defensive line, and then exactly, counter attack. Hudson Odoi, somehow Chris Wood gets up there. Forest. I still back Forest.
You back him?
Yeah, I don't think they're getting the heights of what they did, holding second and third for most of the season.
Yeah,
but I could see definitely top half, but maybe I wouldn't be surprised if they get 6th or 7th.
It's just a big pack now. Because I remember we said this a lot last year. It went from being a big 6 to being like a big 9. It really is
It's huge if you get in the top 10, honestly.
Yeah, I think these days, top 10, you don't get European football, but it feels like an achievement.
Yeah, because Palace got 12th.
Yeah.
And Palace, second half of the season, were such a quality side. I mean, won the FA Cup against City, but then challenged basically every top big 4 team that they came up against.
Not mistaken, I'm pulling from the bag here. I think they're the 4th best team come the turn of the year. So they're a top 4 team after Christmas, which is crazy in terms of their turnaround. That's what you're competing against. Bournemouth, tricky team. Brighton's always tricky. I'd put Villa in over United and Spurs right now as a big 6.
Villa are a bit good, yeah.
Newcastle as well. So that's what I'm saying. They might not get European football for 26, 27. I can't believe we're talking about the 2-season time. But that sort of if they can maintain a top half finish, I'd be pretty impressed with them this season. And Gibbs White could help them do that because he's so important for their team.
Oh yeah, 100%. The Premier League is just the quality of it throughout the mid-table is just improving significantly. It's incredible the rate that it's improving. Maybe I'll change one of my storylines for later about that because
we can pull back to it.
The bottom few teams, that's where it's a bit difficult. So,
if there's one team that's out this year, Sunderland are cooking.
Yeah,
Sunderland are doing some. I think they've signed
in the transfer window. Yeah, we'll get back to.
We'll get to that as well. I'm going early on a few, but they're going crazy this season.
Yeah.
All right, we're talking about Prem. Let's go with our first predictions of the season. Next week we'll get onto Bundesliga and Serie A, but this week's La Liga. That's why we've got you here. Yeah, Barcelona fan.
Yep.
It's tough La Liga because often it's similar to Prem. The few that go up come back down. Obviously you've got the big 2 and then the third team. It's sort of how you structure your big 3, I guess, is the big talking point. Same as last year, guys. Top 6, bottom 3, and then a surprise team. And we sort of botched the surprises last year. We sort of said there can be a bad surprise too. If we look back at it, doesn't look like it's going to work out the prediction.
Yeah.
We were protecting our souls last year.
Yeah.
I had okay predictions for La Liga last season, but again, a very hard league to predict because very even outside of the big 3, I feel like. It's one of those leagues that any day, any team can show up and turn it on. When you got Sevilla and Valencia near the drop, who are massive clubs, it makes it hard to predict. I'll get started quickly then. We'll go from the bottom, right?
Okay.
My bottom 3 in order. I've got Real, Oviedo going down straight away.
Yeah.
They came through the playoffs.
Yeah.
Bit of a Santi Cazorla attacks there. Like
is he retiring after this now?
I think this is it.
Yeah. I said same thing. I said him going back down again. As awesome as that story was.
It was fantastic, but the quality jump I think is going to be too tough.
Yeah.
I got Elche also, another team who came up. I think go back down as well. Again, I looked at some of the signings. Nothing that really stands out to me that can make bridge that gap. And the third team we're going down in 18th is Alaves, who were 16th last season. Again, no signings that really moved the needle for me. And I just don't see like Sevilla, Valencia, and Co being as bad as they were last season. I think they go down as one of the only team from last season that was in the league to go down this season. So I've got Alaves 18th, Elche 19th, and Oviedo in 20th.
Yeah, so I'll have Oviedo as well, 20th. I've put Levante as well. And then my surprise one is Girona.
You're going Girona going down.
Like, there's a bit of spite because of last couple seasons
Tell them how
back,
it is, man. Just tell your chest. You hate it.
I despise them because it was 4-2 both games.
Yeah, cooked them.
It's just, no, I want them down.
Yeah.
But I don't actually really know who that last spot's going to be. I think it was pretty close for 18th, 19th. Oh, no, 18th, 17th and all that last season. So
yeah.
It could be anyone, really.
Fair play. Now, look, I'm going to return Servi here.
Yep.
And I'm to my surprise team.
Oh, yeah.
My surprise package. I'm going to go with Girona.
Oh,
I think they might make a push back up into the top half.
Yeah.
Purely just down to the manager, Michel.
Mm-hmm.
I really rate him. On the pod, me and Nathan rate him for a long time. He has to prove himself again because last year was one of the almighty flops. No European football. The squad's relatively the same. Like, not many. The year before was cooked. Like, obviously, Savinho goes, Dovbyk goes, so Gankov never fit. So the key names are back for them. And I'm backing in this young kid, Yasser Espria, to hopefully break out this season. So I'm going to double down on that and say Girona make a top half. Maybe 10th, maybe 9th. I don't know if that's a surprise enough, but I think they get back into the top half. Because they were battling relegation last season. They were in the drop zone last season. I'm backing them in with no European football to make a push for the top half.
No, fair enough.
So one of us comes out looking like the better person. Either way.
True. That's very true. And then if they end up middle of bottom half, then
no one wins.
Nothing happens. So
we move.
Yeah.
We move time.
Yeah.
Your surprise team?
My surprise team, I've gone with Osasuna.
I like it.
Yeah.
Good call.
Just because there was a few against bigger teams, they tend to stand out as well.
Yeah.
They had that win against Real Madrid.
Yes.
I think they're just always tough to play against, and then at some point they're just going to break out.
Break through. Yeah. I like that a lot because I had a look at Osasuna for my top 6, but they didn't make it.
Yeah.
But they were a shout.
Fair.
Anyway, I'll run all the way 6-1, and then you can run your 6-1 after that.
Yeah.
I went in 6 Betis.
Okay.
I'm backing that Anti ends up back there.
Yeah.
This is
very
hopeful. I think he'll end up there. It looks like they're trying to elongate this for Man United to eventually just force him there. They want a loan again. Might happen, but Isco's at the club. That guy is a saint to me. I think he's incredible. So he, on his own, I know they lost Johnny Cardoso and they lost someone else as well. So big names have left, but I'm backing them in. Villarreal I've gotten 5th. They've lost Bainer and Barry, but Malero from Las Palmas has joined. He was very, very good for Las Palmas last season. They brought him in to replace Bainer on the wing. I've gone Villarreal 5th.
Yeah.
I just always seen that they're the banker for 5th for me. I think every year I'll boot them 5th. They're always going to end up there. Now the big 4. I did go boring. So I got Athletic Club in 4th. I'm backing Nico into a big season this year. I think contract talks now are done. Focus on the football. Him and Iñaki can get it done. They've made some solid enough signings. But I think it's all down to the Williams, how well they go this season. I think they do enough to pip Villarreal and finish in 4th. Atletico Madrid in 3rd. Now, don't get me wrong. I was very tempted to put them 2nd. Very tempted to put them 2nd.
Right.
The only reason I didn't is Simeone. And after you do your list, I think we can talk about that.
Yeah.
Barca loads of signings. So Bainer joins. They've also brought in someone else in midfield.
Thiago Almada.
Almada joins in midfield.
Johnny Cardoso.
Cardoso's joined as well. And then
David Hanko.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's the 4 big signings. I just think Simeone holds them back because again, Turismo football. Like you haven't got the best out of your side. I love Alvarez. I love Sorlot. I just think the best they can do is just limited because of the manager, and that's just my view on things. But I reckon they'll push Real Madrid very close to second spot. I got Real Madrid in second. I still reckon they play like a team of individuals.
Yeah,
I was sold a dream those first 2 games under Alonso at the Club World Cup, but the way they got bounced out.
Yeah, that's a pretty tough tough loss, isn't it? 4-0 is
I don't
rough.
like that.
Yeah.
And look, Mbappe's been the target, but it just feels like one of them, either him or Vinny, have to go.
And Al Hilal as well. That game
yes,
too.
Al as well.
Yeah.
I just think it's not a team yet. Alonso will try and enforce team football, but I still don't reckon it's a team yet. Too many individuals out there. They finished second, and I think Barca run away with it this year.
Oh, run away.
I've gone run away with it. I reckon it'll be 1 gap, 2-3 gap, 4-5-6.
I'm like,
that's what I'm calling it.
Blushing.
And look, I'm the biggest Real Madrid defender. United,
okay.
the link with Madrid's there always.
That's huge.
But Hansi Flick, man, and I think
love the guy.
The Rashford remontada. Mate.
Man, I love Flick. Yeah.
So that's my to go. Barca, Madrid, Athletic Club, Villarreal, and Betis in 6th.
Yeah. Fair.
Top 6.
Okay. So a lot to unpack. I've got Athletic Club.
Yep.
Drop out of top 5.
In a 6.
Yeah. I feel like there's, especially with Nico.
Yeah.
With Nico, there might be a certain level of comfort that kind of arises.
True.
He's signed the big money deal. Didn't come to us, but he's just kind of remaining comfortable, and he's staying there for a long time. Got the bag. Like last season at Athletic Club, he wasn't
good.
He wasn't good at all.
No.
I was waiting for him to kind of break out, hear his name a bit more, but he kind of vanished off the face of the earth from La Liga. Yeah. And then the Euros came about, and then we remember who this Nico Williams guy is, and then everyone wanted him, including us and Bayern Munich and all that. But then at Athletic Club, he had that one breakout season 2 years ago, and then he might just remain the same player, and he's a big player for them.
100%.
Inaki's getting older. You've got, so it's a bit of a rogue shout. I like it. But we'll see how that goes.
Thank you, Mark.
And then Villarreal and Betis, I've put I did put Villarreal 4, and then I realized Alex Baena has left. So I might have to switch that. So I'll go with Villarreal 5th, Betis 4th.
Betis top 4, I love it.
Yeah, I love it. Their team's always exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the top 3,
okay, we go.
I've kept the same as last season's result. So Atletico Madrid 3rd, Real Madrid 2nd, Barcelona 1st. And this is coming from a very pessimistic Barca fan because of previous years.
Yes.
There's been dominance from Real Madrid, especially in the Champions League, and then we tend to do some damage in La Liga years, and then Real Madrid will come in and
just
win
rebound.
it. Yeah, so I'm always scared they've got the firepower, but I believe in Flick.
Yeah,
I think the signings we did on whatever requirements, whatever. We're in a chokehold with the transfer market, but. Yeah, with what we could have done, just filling out the depth was really good, because last season the depth and the rotation was probably the reason why we couldn't have won. Mm-hmm. Probably why we didn't get through to the final of the Champions League, because Koundé was out for a while, Balde was out for a while, and especially those two are
so important.
They could be the best fullbacks in the world on their day, easily. 100%. Koundé was the best fullback in the world for a while, and then a guy called Hakimi came around. But so I believe in the team. Our depth is actually looking quite good now. And then people like Fermin Lopez.
Oh, big on Fermin, man.
I love that man. Oh. Just the determination he's got. He's I'm just so excited for him, and every season he keeps improving. And I'm liking our team.
Yeah.
And I just hope the chemistry issues are bad enough with Real Madrid. Yeah.
They keep fighting each other rather than finding a position.
Yeah, there was a thing I saw where if well, if it came down to it, and it was because Vinicius was kind of demanding the same wages as Mbappe.
Mbappe, yeah.
The ego he has as well. So, like, they were saying they wouldn't do that, and that if they had to sell one of them, they'd sell Vinny and keep Mbappe. So, which is probably the fair call, but they're already kind of weighing it up, which is
I've heard
mad
this already,
to think about. Yeah. You have this big plan, brought in Mbappe, and you're like, oh, I've got the best big three in the world, but then they're like, all three are left wingers. Yeah. You got Bellingham who also drifts out to the left as well. It's like, it's weird.
But do you have to sacrifice individuals for the team? Because, you know, at the end of the day, teams win your trophies, individuals win your moments.
Yeah.
But teams win your trophies. And that was the difference last season. As much as I really wanted that title race, every time Real would have a chance, and when Barca would slip up, Real would slip up as well.
Yeah.
And when Real had that lead come mid of the season, it just disappeared. Barca came straight back into the fold. And losing, Toni Kroos, now Luka Modric.
Yeah, I was going to say. That Champions League side.
Where's that core?
That Champions League side the latest one that won it for them, you know, like Kroos, Modric, even before then with Benzema, like.
Exactly.
That was a huge loss, even though they won one after him. But, like, Benzema probably, like, that selfless kind of play. Yeah. Absolutely huge in a team like that. Allowed Vinny to kind of do what he wanted to do. Yeah. Like Kroos and all that, allowing people with the big egos, with the star power to kind of do what they do. Bellingham, Vinny. And like when they were doing their thing, they were some of the best players in the world. It was tough to admit that. But like Vinny genuinely has scared me, man. And Bellingham just ended up, he just ended up scoring like every game. Important games, he just scored. It could have been a tap in, could have been a long shot. Like he just did. Like they had a really, really good team, and then the chemistry now is just I don't even know.
Interesting how they go. Because if anyone can fix, I think Alonso can do it. But it's not an easy fix. Like it's not straightforward.
Yeah.
And would Rodrigo possibly going as well to Liverpool? Like
to Liverpool would be mad.
Could you imagine?
That would be mad. We need financial fair play to investigate this because this is like absolutely mental.
Rodrigo, Ekatike, Isaac, and Salah.
Isaac, yeah.
With Wirtz and Gravenberch behind them, and
Kirkes and Frimpong bombing down the wings as well.
Good luck. Pray for Premier League defences. But if they lose Rodrigo as well, Real Madrid, I think Vinny will be next season for the looks of it. But yeah, he becomes Mbappe's team. But maybe that works for them. I don't know. But
I reckon it's probably better for them if they cash in on Rodrigo.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not even playing at the moment. In the Club World Cup, he didn't play. But he's not... exactly. You let Arda Güler get the minutes. Yeah. He's very good.
Very, very good.
Yeah. No, I'd probably get rid of Rodrigo, to be honest. I can't believe I'm talking this much about Madrid and not my team.
Because your team's settled. Your team's set.
True. I love
the kid. Who was the kid you signed? The younger guy you signed. He scored the other night.
Ronnie, whatever his name is.
So Ronnie and Rashford.
Yeah, I saw that live. Yeah, I watched the preseason friendly. They were streaming on YouTube against Vissel Kobe. Got to watch some of the Rashford minutes as well. Yep. He only played 30, but don't get me wrong, he did look really rusty.
Yep.
But I liked, I loved the movement. They're already kind of like trusting him a lot. Like he's already finding a lot of space on the wing.
Yeah.
Granted, this is Vissel Kobe, but I can kind of see it already, the kind of movement and the positioning and what he's getting into already. Yeah. It's pretty promising. Having also a right footer on the left is amazing.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's awesome. If you get Rafinha in the middle as well, my man Rafinha,
the goat.
It'd be beautiful. Yeah. So
I gotta be honest, you gotta pray for La Liga backlines though. Get the 70th minute mark, you're already on your knees because Rafinha and Lamine Yamal have cooked you for 70 minutes. Yeah. On comes Rashford.
Oh yeah.
That's the last thing you'd be wanting, and it's probably gonna happen.
Oh yeah, no, you can sub on like Olmo, Ferran, Rashford, like just to Firmino as well.
And the forgotten man, I feel like, is Ferran Torres.
I know.
That guy cooked last season off the bench.
Started the season abysmally.
Yeah. I'll pay that.
Was terrible. Everyone was everyone wanted to shift him out. And then all of a sudden, off the bench, he just became basically an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yeah, literally inevitable.
He was incredible.
Yeah.
Goal in the Copa del Rey to get us into the extra time.
Yep.
Like, he's just kept scoring off the bench and coming in big moments. Oh, the Shark, man, the mentality.
We love the Shark.
Love that, man. And now we've got Rashford as well doing that.
Mate, hitting multiples.
It's awesome. So I'm looking forward to it, honestly.
Well, there we go. Because that's the exact same top 3.
Yep.
But I've gone bold in saying Barca clear it. I'm saying a 9-point gap.
Damn.
I'm going that early. Going that big. 9-point gap to Madrid.
Yeah.
And you had Betis in at 4th.
Yeah.
Which I'd love to see. Because I did initially want them up there. I'm like, I just can't with some of the losses of the players. But
yeah, fair.
an Isco Manuel Pellegrini led side, I can see that.
Yeah, Isco's still just performing so well.
Bro's timeless, man, as well. I feel like he doesn't need speed to play. He's got
those
that
timeless
IQ.
ballers are awesome too.
Oh, so good. And that's why I love La Liga, man. I
Best
don't
genre
watch
player,
enough of it, but that's why I love the league.
Yeah,
You get techie players.
Yeah, it's all at 3:00, unfortunately.
Yeah, it sucks over here.
Yeah.
So there we go. One of us can look like a hero, I feel like, because we've got Girona swatched either way around as well.
Yeah.
And the same top 3. Okay, fair play. There we go. They will be put up on the Instagram, so we'll get held accountable for these in a few weeks, in a month's time.
Damn.
And on the I'll get us back for the review of this. We'll see how well we go.
Not looking forward to it.
Welcome to podcasting
Yeah.
Welcome to live. Where you're supposed to look dumb 90% of the time, but the 10% you look smart, you blow it out of the water. It gets clipped up, it gets shown.
Well, the problem is that the latest El Clasico viewing, I went and watched it back.
Mm-hmm.
My prediction that I got correct was cut at the start.
Because we had a lot of audio and visual problems that night, and I can imagine that. Yeah.
I was so gassed when I predicted it, and then I went back and I was like, the one time I get something right. Yeah, I'm terrible at predictions. The one time I got it right, but no, it's all right.
Hey, you could be on a good little run here. Maybe you continue here.
I'm hoping.
If you get the relegated 3, you may never leave this couch ever again. We might lock you in there and keep you there because it is a punt in the dark.
All I want is my top 1. That's all I care about. That's all I care about.
That's passion right there.
Yeah,
that's the heart. All right, I have to jump back to Prem because unfortunately that's what's happening right now in the transfer news.
Speaking of a La Masia player too.
Oh, mate, you on transitions as well. Xavi Simons.
Yes.
Now, can I preface this? Love this player. Personal favourite of mine. Talked about him coming into the Euros. I think he did really, really well at the Euros. Then had a really tough season last year. Injuries. I think he was playing injured at the start of the season as well. Leipzig were just horror.
Awful
year. Time for a fresh start. And I agree with this. I was saying if Barca had some money or PSG had money, get him back. Get into one of the former clubs. I couldn't see how you'd fit at Barca, but they always make it work.
Yeah.
But look, Chelsea are in for him. Talk about how this works. I don't know how this works, but the deal that needed to happen, I feel like, for Xavi Simons, Champions League club, winning club, a club is going to compete and buy players in rather than sell players. I can't wait to see how he goes here. And look, it's going to hurt if he just bags against us. But I think this is a great signing for Chelsea if they make it happen.
Yeah, that's the other thing as well. I forget that with Chelsea, that they haven't actually sold many players. They keep buying all these young, they keep buying this young superstar talent that they're just going to keep. And I mean, their squad's already becoming...
It's huge.
Incredible. Yeah, Club World Cup champions, which is insane to say
champions
as well.
Of the world, man.
Yeah. Chelsea Football Club, champions of the world. I do have my questions about this.
Here we go. I want to hear it.
So I do actually question kind of a few clubs. It was like when we went to sign Griezmann a while back, and it was just like you're basically signing the same person. You basically have Messi already, who's the same player, but Griezmann's a little worse. Why would you do that? I see the exact same thing with Xavi Simons.
I agree with that.
Because you've got already Cole Palmer.
Agree.
And then João Pedro. Last season with Brighton, sometimes he was playing in midfield. I had him in FPL and he would get 2 points and not do anything because he's playing like literally next to the centre back getting the ball. You can't have everyone drop in and then no one up top.
Yep.
So it's just, I don't know. I don't see it fully.
Yep.
It's just weird. You're just going to cluster up the same position of the field. It's like what Real Madrid have right now with the left wing.
Yeah.
And you can see how it doesn't work. You have these screenshots of all 4 of them on the left wing, and then it's like
Heat maps.
Yeah, exactly. It's insane. So yeah, initially it's going to be hard for it to work. But maybe something changes, but I don't know.
I've said this last week. They're one of the greatest selling clubs ever because they've sold 122 million worth this summer.
Wow.
With players like Kepa, players like Petrovic and Madueke leaving the football club, but getting like Gittins, Pedro, Delap, Esteval, Sarr back in. Chukwuemeka comes back from loan. I think he'll go back out.
Yeah.
But I was saying this to Nathan last week. They're one of the great like buy young talent, sell talent type clubs, and they keep getting profit.
Yeah, that's true actually.
So it's sort of work is I can't really fault it. The only way I see it working is if he plays in that left-hand pocket. And I'll call it a pocket rather than the wing because in the Club World Cup final, they played Enzo Fernandez out there. Enzo got chucked out there. They also played Cole Palmer out there at some points to play Enzo in the middle. And they've sort of had fun with that position because they want Reece James in midfield alongside Caicedo. And if you've got Lavia and stuff, the names go on.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess if you want to go a super attacking Chelsea side, you can see João Pedro leading the line with Cole Palmer, Xavi Simons as a left sort of inside forward, and then the right winger being Pedro Neto, and that probably works. Don't get me wrong, Xavi Simons' best position is in behind the striker, down the middle.
Right.
But he has that capability, can play out wide, or in a sort of like pocket.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering that they buy him as a backup for Palmer, which sounds ridiculous, but also potential starter on the left.
Yeah.
If they want to go super attacking, because Chelsea have got so many different ways they can line up this season.
Oh God, their depth
It's
is
ridiculous.
incredible. I mean, like, yeah, even someone like Pedro Neto, who I rate highly because he's how direct he is as well.
Correct, yeah.
It's so important. It's awesome. Like I'll talk about someone else who's not very direct and it annoys me. But like, yeah, someone like Pedro Neto, you got Bono Giddens as well coming in too.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff I've seen of him is like awesome.
Players.
Oh my God, so many players. Yeah, so I don't know how they play it because I'm trying to remember how they set up like normally because, yeah, obviously they got, well, in the Club World Cup, they have Gusto down the wing.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer comes in a bit. They have, the way it was working really well was when like they had Caicedo, I think Cucurella also came into the midfield.
He came in, yeah.
But getting Enzo Fernandez up the pitch and getting him attacking, that's when they really, really thrived. And Enzo was incredible.
What a season.
Yeah, so like it just when you kind of tinker with that and have someone else who also is a moving part in it too, it's gonna be weird. Otherwise, you're gonna sacrifice him one way or the other. I feel like, which is it's gonna be interesting.
If he signs, does he become a starter? Yes or no?
He's a great player. That's the thing. So I think they'll try and make it work at the start, and see what happens because like a name like that and then buying him for that kind of money as well.
Yeah.
You really want to just put him
Straight in there.
Put him right in the middle and just see what happens.
Someone's going to, fall out. Either Giddens, Palmer, maybe even Neto. I don't know what they do, but one of them are going to have to
there's going to be fallout. Yeah.
And even Enzo, like, at Chelsea's best, it's Caicedo Lavia or Caicedo James. And Enzo's role now is that floating, like attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
There's no spot. There's not a space up there.
But also Enzo's incredible as well. You can't just drop him too. So
I'm big on this. I think he has to start, but Nathan said it, and at the Club World Cup they did it. He didn't play as either 6 or 8. He was an attacking, like you said, a floating attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
If you get Simmons, that's already 2 bench players amongst that sort of front 3 spot. So he'd be the third bench option at the front. It's crazy.
Yeah, no. For that role, like with the Enzo Fernandez deal, was it 120 million and Xavi Simons 70 million. You've got 190 million worth just in one rotation.
Yeah, crazy.
That's just absurd. Like you're just not going to get the value out of that, are you?
No. Never.
So I don't know. I don't fully agree with it. I feel like somewhere else where he kind of slots in would be perfect. Trying to think of one off the top of my head. I mean, like Liverpool would have been awesome if they didn't get Florian Wirtz. Yeah, Bayern.
Bayern would be the one for me.
Bayern is
They're still looking for anyone to sort of fill that Musiala role because he's injured.
Yeah, God.
Boy, if we had money, I'd love a Xavi Simons to help out as well alongside Mateus Cunha, drop Bruno deep. But like,
That might be a similar thing as well with you guys.
too many players up there.
The one position you guys have that is really good. Yeah.
It's
just your
not
luck.
many clubs fit his resume. We said last week he's stuck at the moment. He's the man like in the wrong time. The timeline for him is just awful. Awful timing. Last season was ideal. Everyone could have got him. There's money on the table. There's spots available. This year, with how late it's happened as well, he's just sort of stuck. And I think Chelsea's his only option because it looks like Bayern aren't willing to pay whatever Leipzig want.
No, 70 million is a lot. And they're going to be pursuing Diaz as well. So
Yes.
Yeah,
That's 150 million if they sign both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, Xavi Simons to Chelsea, I like him in a new club, but yeah, as you said, it's going to be tough. But again, I can't fault Chelsea's strategy because it's worked so far. As much as we keep being critical on it, it's worked.
But we have our doubts.
We have our doubts. They've got Hato joining as well, sorry, by the way, 40 million euros, new centre-half.
To Chelsea?
That's been Here We Go as well. Now, that's
Bloody
probably
hell.
very exciting for me because him,
Wow.
hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood for his career, is more available than all their centre-halves, it feels like.
True.
That's probably their 8th centre-half list, just 3 are going to have to go. I don't know who's going.
Yeah.
Someone has to be sold.
The fact that they've tried and failed so many times with buying centre backs, like hopefully one sticks.
And I'm hoping Hato. I really like him as a player. I think he'd be a good fit for them.
But I will say the here we go statement is
It's up and down.
I went back on Fabrizio's page.
Yeah.
I saw 2 here we goes for Morgan Gibbs White to Spurs, and then what's happened?
Yeah.
He signed a new contract with Forest. That guy is a fraud now. A fraud.
I keep seeing though, imagine if Fabrizio didn't exist and Rashford just dropped that.
Oh, I
trailer on
saw
us.
that. That would have been...
That would have been crazy.
Yeah, imagine even just a little bit like, oh, what if Barca just went out to get Rashford on loan? And then everyone's like, oh, that would be weird.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he comes out of a telephone box being like, I'm here.
That would
What?
have broke the internet. The internet would
Are
have
you
been
kidding me? Yeah.
cooked.
That would be awesome.
But no, Fabrizio's gone about a week earlier on it, saying that he's
He's getting...
training in Spain and yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's on the flight with him.
Yeah, prime games gone areas for me.
Yeah.
I love Fabrizio because it makes my job easier, but it ruins it.
He is good, but also he can give Lamine Yamal some space too as well.
Oh my God, that's crazy,
Weird.
yeah.
That's weird, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So
There's a whole storyline developing there. I'll tell you what. Tell me about it. Quickly want to touch on Syria. Again, not much happening there. I think they spent 100 million, the league in total. Whilst,
whoa. Yeah.
like Chelsea have spent that on 2 players.
Florian Wirtz was 100.
Yeah, with 100 million. So
Yeah.
that shows the league differential. That's a discussion for another day as well. But Napoli are like the only spenders. Milinkovic-Savic joins the club as a new goalkeeper, 21 million euros. I'm pissed because in my Man United rebuild I made like 4 months ago, I was like, get Alex Merritt from Napoli. He's on a free contract expiring. Bring him in.
Yeah.
And then he re-signed Napoli. And now they've signed Milinkovic-Savic. So I'm fuming about that because anyone but Onana for me, but that's just my whole thing. They've signed now, I'm going to list a few names. They've got Bergkamp for Bologna. Again, another one of my favourite centre-halves in world football. Noah Lang comes across, massive on Champions League
Noah
stage.
Lang's huge, yeah.
Torino, obviously, given them Milinkovic-Savic, probably the best keeper in the league last season. Lorenzo Luca is someone for the future as a backup to Big Rom. Kevin De Bruyne for free.
Yeah.
And
God, I
Marianucci
forgot
as well to join Mick Bro in the 10. Like, this is the super team of the Serie A. I don't want to go too early on Napoli because I did it with the internet. I probably cursed them in the end. This is a proper Champions League threat, though, I feel like, this side.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
Milinkovic-Savic in goal. Bergkamp at the back alongside any of their centre-halves. All their centre-halves are fantastic. Obviously, we got the return last year of those fullbacks in much better performances. So I'm loving the fullbacks. And obviously, you got Kevin De Bruyne, Scott McTominay, Lobotka, Zambo and Gisa, Lukaku, obviously Noah Lang now as well. David Neres was being fantastic last season. Their names just go on and on and on. Now, definitely at some point, when I get time, make a video about Napoli, but they could run away with the league this year.
The Serie A MVP, Scott McTominay.
Hella, it's a scary
He must
team.
be the first and only Scottish person for all time to win the Serie A MVP. Like, come on.
Maradona.
What?
Oh my God, I'm thinking the wrong thing. Oh my God, I'm thinking the wrong thing. I'm thinking the Scottish player. I think it was a Napoli player to win anything. I'm thinking like, yeah, Maradona won it. I just dropped the ultimate wrong link. The ultimate link. Sorry. Scottish player? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I heard Napoli and I was like,
he's one of the only Scottish players to be in the Serie A. I think there was
him and Billy
Ferguson.
Gilmore.
Oh, Billy Gilmore as well.
Him and Billy Gilmore.
That was I forgot his first name, but there was a Ferguson that played for Bologna.
Yeah, Lewis Ferguson.
Yeah,
Scottish as well.
Anyway, but forget about the Scottish for a second, apart from one. But yeah, no, Napoli do look really good. Like I looked into Milinkovic-Savic, 6'8",
huge,
massive,
and all the big clubs were in for him.
Yeah, I can see some of his stats. Like he 77.5% save percentage, which is huge for a goalkeeper.
Yeah,
10 clean sheets for a team like Torino as well, which is very massive. Solid. And then he was in the high percentiles for statistics on the ball. He had the ball a lot of the time. So yeah, comfortable playing out the back goalkeeper, which is just always in modern day football always a blessing to have.
That's the one. I think Conte. This is a Juve 2013 repeat. It could be a 100-point title win this year with him. I've gone and put that out there as well. I think with all these signings, the depth they've got, they'll compete on multiple fronts. We could be looking at a historic seat. If everything goes well, on paper, this team is outrageous. Yeah, and I think you've got your PSG, your Barcelona, but the next rank below where you got your Bayern Munich's, or maybe Liverpool can join that top group now. But when you've got your Bayern Munich's, your Man Cities, I'm putting Napoli in that basket right now. They've leapfrogged into that sort of A- bracket.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to cause all sorts of problems in the Champions League. Yeah. Champions League nights at that stadium.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a tough whole
even though there's a track around the field, like the atmosphere would be incredible.
You feel it.
But also they could, like you said, they could run away with the Serie A because the rest of the Serie A has dropped off a cliff, I feel like.
It's a massive drop-off.
Wow, has it dropped off. Like Juve and AC have just absolutely destroyed themselves. I don't know how it happened. Yeah,
I've complained about this for a while now, but like Milan, the way they run is just awful.
Yeah.
Inter are just having a identity crisis right now. That clip went out last week where they've signed all these forwards. I don't know who's going to fit. They've just signed forwards. They've got 5 forwards for a system where they normally play 2 strikers. So don't know what's going to happen there.
Yeah.
They're an aging midfield. They're an aging side. We both said, and Nathan said last year, that was their due-by date last year. They had to win the Champions League then, or it was bust. And I feel like it's bust because Inzaghi's left. I think he was the heartbeat of that football club. He goes, Milan are cooked. Juve are just, I don't know what to do with the Juve.
I haven't heard of Juve in like ages. Literally.
I honestly reckon Bologna was the next best threat, but all their players seem to be leaving the football club. Dan Ndoye's gone, Berkham has gone to Napoli, so they get weaker. Fiorentina maybe.
Atalanta.
Without Gasper, I think Roma probably the best because Gasperini's left Atalanta, gone to Roma. Roma have got some big players. Evan Ferguson joins them. Yeah. I think it could be a one-horse race, but then the best, the rest, second to fourth.
Yeah, like last season it was a huge race, wasn't it?
Between back and forth all the way.
Yeah, 3rd to 6th or even 3rd to 8th, wasn't it?
All the way through. There was competition. I think it was 1 point at a time separating 4 positions.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
It's going to be the same. That's why I love the league. The talent, again, is probably not near the La Liga or the Premier League.
But the competition,
the passion, itself, the intensity, the style of it's a beauty to watch. So look, there might be no title race like there was last year. Fingers crossed Inter can just pull it out their bum again and just compete. But Napoli look a different threat, man.
Yeah.
I keep an eye out for the Champions League, man. They could be dangerous Champions League.
Huge call.
I go big calls. It's time of the year to make the big calls now.
Come back here if Napoli have done something.
I'll keep throwing it at the wall. Something will stick.
Yeah.
And that'll be the one I'm going to go with. Speaking about throwing things to walls and hoping things stick, 5 storylines for this upcoming season.
Yep.
That you're keen to see.
Yep.
Well, and this is the fun stuff because this can just be anything.
Yeah. Some of them have actually naturally come into the conversation already. But that's all right. So,
hit me with
one of them. Okay. How long are we talking about each one?
Take your time. Whatever you need.
Do Arsenal have enough? Just in general. Because
I love it. It's just like
I've seen their signings like Zubermendi. Obviously you got Gyökeres.
Big.
Zubermendi, Norgard, two huge players on the midfield, which is pretty good. Who else have they signed?
Mosquera at the back.
Mosquera at the back, yeah.
And in goal, they've got Kepa.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
Yep.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Yeah, true. I forget about Kepa.
Oh, Madueke. Sorry. Madueke as well.
Okay, yeah.
Names keep coming.
So that I feel like that's just not enough. I don't get their talent acquisition. Other than Gyökeres, huge signing, big signing, awesome signing. Finally, they've got a striker.
3 years waiting for this.
Yes. But around that, like, you've got a team in Arsenal who just wasn't enough to challenge against Liverpool in the end. And now all they've signed is depth.
Yeah.
You don't have the star-studded lineup to challenge a Liverpool. Not even a Man City now, I don't think, because of the signings they signed. Even like Chelsea could be creeping up there before you know it as well, which is huge. I think they really needed to go after a winger, like a left winger. I didn't want to see Noni Madueke there. Yeah. I didn't think that fit because he's literally just gonna cover Saka. He can play on the left, I've heard, but like he's
not preferred.
You need someone like a Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Bingo. Get him back into his natural position at a big club.
Yeah.
He's a brilliant footballer. I don't even think it would have been that much.
It's 90 million now, the asking. I've just read this morning. Okay. It's even lower than I would have thought.
Yeah, but like you think like 140 or something.
I was thinking up. Yeah.
Yeah, for a player like of his caliber, but they needed someone like that in the left wing because Trossard and Martinelli, if they're in your team, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I despise. I know I'm being harsh. I despise Martinelli, man.
First,
I can't stand him. Every time I watch him, just like, kind of gonna take, standing still, gonna take on the man and then pass it backwards. Or he's just running and he's got his head down. He doesn't actually, his awareness, I reckon I have more awareness on a football pitch sometimes, but like, I don't know. I don't think you can challenge if your left wing's like that. Their defense, incredible. Like getting Mosquera to be backup's pretty big. Their defense is definitely the best in the league.
Yes.
Midfield strengthening is good. The attack is just always where Arsenal have not been great. Odegaard wasn't really that good. Yeah. Saka, they just rely on Saka. Like that's basically what Arsenal do in the attack. So yeah. What are your thoughts? It's a big one.
I'll follow my point because it's very similar. I said Arsenal Liverpool title battle. I don't know about City yet. A lot of new faces. Pep will always tinker. They'll be there, won't they? But I think we're still going to see that two-horse race come the pointy end. I think City will slide out a little bit. Losing players like De Bruyne, look like Gundogan not being the same player, Rodri needing time to come back in.
Yeah.
They're not going to go. And I think they'll just be in and around it and they'll be able to get over that finish line.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say it's an Arsenal-Liverpool title race. But I'd agree with everything you say. I think the Gyökeres signed those massive for a Saka. Yeah, and for like a Martinelli in a way. Well. I'm off Odegaard.
Yeah, okay.
Really off it.
Yeah, fair.
And look, Everett as he's around the place for decent money. I'd rather start him in behind Gyökeres than
you could even
Odegaard.
play Eze on the left.
You can play him on the left. I think he'll be bought as a left-sided player, but I'd rather him start than Martin Odegaard.
Yeah, fair.
Which might be bold, but I just think he's a load of just rubbish with like he feeds off Saka.
Yeah,
like those two operate that 1-2 on that right hand flank. That his best work's done there. Maybe that's the player he needs to be for that side, but I think he needs to see more. He's a skipper.
Yeah, exactly.
Score goals, create more. And look, the Bruno Fernandes Odegaard debate rages on.
Oh, it's over.
But we'd be relegated without Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno's incredible, man.
I just think Odegaard's not doing enough to lead that side to be a title contender. I still think they'll go very, very close because Arteta just annoyingly just knows how to stay in things.
Kind of finds a way, doesn't he? Yeah.
And I think Gyökeres will score, your 20 goals or 15 goals, whatever you need, under a lot of pressure. But I think they'll stay in it. But Liverpool's quality, aka Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Alisson, will be the factors that drive them over the line again.
Yeah.
But I think there'll be a title battle though. I think this will be a scrap.
Yeah, okay.
People saying it could already be over because they've signed like every man and their dog. But I think it's over yet.
They've all got to fit in one team.
That's the thing.
That's the other thing, yeah.
Real Madrid. We've said it already.
Yeah.
Kind of always fit. But yeah, that's my storyline. That's very similar to yours as well.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
that space. Yeah, it's the same thing. I just got a title challenge. Obviously, you've got another way around and saying Arsenal have enough.
Just not enough in general. I could probably see more Liverpool kind of running away with it, and it's a 2-horse race for second between them and City.
Okay. Whereas I see those two going off and City just sort of treading water in the background.
Yeah, it's interesting if Chelsea kind of enter the mix too. Like you don't really know because they were kind of a bit average at the end of the season, but then they won the Club World Cup, so that one's going to be weird. But like I think it's more a 2-horse race between Arsenal and City for second.
Second, wow. Okay,
yeah,
I like it.
That's a big shout. But
gone bold and like that. We like bold on here. What's your next one storyline?
I had Can Atleti compete in La Liga as well with the signings they had. I can quickly go through this a bit more. Like, the pieces they got, like Alvarez being world class, Griezmann just still performing incredibly. Like he's still high performing in shot creating actions as well. Mm-hmm. And then all the signings they got in, but I don't know if they have enough around them, even to challenge a Real Madrid.
I think they go close to Real. I just think, I think the talent, it just has to show eventually.
Yeah.
Bainer was ridiculous last season for Villarreal as well. So maybe that's a bit bold, but I think they go close to Madrid.
Okay.
Just because they've got so much goal in there. Like, I went a little bit different.
Yeah, go on.
I went the Rashford career revival at Barca. The Rashford remontada.
And this is what we want to talk about.
I think it might happen, man. I think it might happen. This is it. It's bust if he doesn't hit here, but I think he does it.
Yeah.
I think Hansi Flick, workman-like system, running lines. The only in behind runner as well at Barca. No one else runs in, but everyone's to feet.
Yeah, apart from Rafinha. Other than that,
Rafinha can't.
When he was playing centrally, that's where he was dominating and running through on. But
this is to the next level.
Yeah, you
running behind.
Lamine wants it to feed, everyone else wants it to feed. Yeah, I completely understand. Rashford can get in behind and cause damage.
This could finally be it for him. It could finally fit. It doesn't mean he starts. I'm just saying he bags 10 on the season and just becomes a Ferran Torres type where he just bails you out in a Copa del Rey
just an important player. Yeah.
You're 1-1 against Osasuna. You bring him on, he scores the winning. He could be that type of player, and that's what you need.
God, I'd love that. I love what he's offering already.
Yeah.
Just as the player he is. So technical on the ball, able to beat on a 1v1. Mainly the counter-attacking pace to get him behind.
Yeah.
That will be awesome for us. And then having a right footer on the left as well.
Yeah.
Just already is incredible. Because as good as Rafinha was on the left, you could see the left foot being a bit of a problem when it came to shooting as well. Of course, you got cross goal, but 1-on-1, it's a lot harder to kind of put it in the back of the net, the left foot. So having Rashford on there would be
the point of difference. I think he might be the guy. Finally, might see Rashford back.
I hope so.
I think everyone hopes so.
Yeah,
that's a consensus.
Yeah,
when Rashford's firing, it's good for football. It just looks good.
Yeah, I agree.
Hitting those knuckleballs, it's just
I did like Rashford, but it's even when I didn't really like United that much. Rashford had that I can't remember how many goals. Did he get 30 goals in a season? He was just playing
that Ten Hag season.
Yeah, he was genuinely. People were saying he was the best player in the world on current form.
That post World Cup period or whatever it was, it was out of this world.
Incredible. So I'm hoping. I'm hoping I'd be awesome.
Rashy.
Yeah.
That was my La Liga one. That was my second one. What's your third storyline?
Oh, I've got it. Oh no, okay, that's kind of a prediction. Okay. Storyline of season number 3. PSG in the Champions League. Will they drop off because of they can't basically what kind of happened? I mean, they play incredible football, but they come out of League One, kind of mix expectations around them because they're playing in a league that absolutely dominate.
Yep.
Because of the target on their back where they get found out.
Maybe.
It's a tough one.
Legs as well.
Yeah.
Club World Cup all the way to the final.
They played a lot of games. But you know, they've kind of had the spotlight on their style of play. Like you saw Maresca break it down really well.
Yeah.
They're still a quality side. I still reckon they're getting into the semi-finals, but they get into another final. I don't think they're going to be as dominant as this season. No chance. I think that surprise factor's definitely kind of diminished.
Cool now.
Yeah, I reckon everyone's going to be out for them.
I like it.
I
do like it.
Yeah, I think they're going to really have to prove they might.
Bold. Good.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah. Becoming the Hunters is one of the toughest things in football.
Yeah.
Teams don't just like that. It's going to take a lot. But saying that, they were like looking like they're going to get bounced out the Champions League until they made that turnaround like the fourth game of the tournament.
Yeah.
But they were sitting in the relegation zone or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, they couldn't get bounced out.
I know,
them
and
winning
Madrid as well. Yeah, they ended up they beat Liverpool in the round of 16.
Their run to
penalties.
the final was ridiculous.
It was. Yeah. So like nothing against that. I mean, they would by far. Yeah, probably in the end, by far the best team in the Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
I would have loved for us to get there and see how we would have performed against them. But I think PSG probably looked the better side going into that if that was the final. So like deserved winners and everything.
Yeah,
we'll see what this season.
You want vengeance? He wants to come back.
We hate them too. Yeah. But no, I think they've got a big target on their back. We'll see how it goes.
All right. I didn't go legal this week. I went championship this week.
Oh.
And I said, will it be the three same teams that went down last year? They come back up this year. Are we in this cycle forever?
What is it? Southampton,
Leicester.
Oh my God, what's the other one?
And Sheffield United.
No, they weren't. I was thinking them. They weren't.
Oh my God, I'm just thinking today. My brain's gone fried. Give me a second here.
Yeah.
And we'll find this out.
Oh, I'm gonna be kicking myself.
Tale from last year was Ipswich. Sorry, Ipswich.
Ed Sheeran. Yeah.
So will we see Leicester, Ipswich, and Southampton go straight back up?
Yeah.
Because we've been in this sort of limbo now for, if you want to extend it, maybe 5 years, but it's properly been here for the last 3 years. It feels like.
Yeah,
you go down, you come straight back up.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of alluding to as well before when we were talking about how good the mid-table clubs are looking.
Mm-hmm.
It's so incredibly tough. Like you see kind of what Ipswich and Leicester did. Oh, I don't even know if it was them. I think it was kind of the season before when the teams that come up just spend big.
Yeah.
They spend so much money to try and, because they're like afraid that they have to spend the money to stay up, and then they ended up getting bounced out anyway and selling them. There's a lot of expectation, but there's a huge step up. It's so tough. Yeah. Like even teams that had good spurts, like you saw Ipswich kind of hold their own in some games,
Rory
Delap up top. No, Liam Delap up top, sorry. Liam Delap up top, like looking, I mean, like he looked like a quality player. Like, but
it's different.
They just never have enough, do they?
It's different breed in the Prem.
Yeah.
It's fed to the Wolves type stuff.
Yeah.
And look, Sunderland doing their best bet. I think it's going to be the Nottingham Forest mold where you have to spend big.
Oh, that's the team.
They just land.
That's the team, yeah. Forest came up and spent huge.
And they didn't really land initially. They just got safe by a couple of points. Yeah. It means maybe in the future you build a squad. Because if you sign and you go down again, you can't keep those players. Yeah. It's just not possible with the wage bills and stuff. So, look, a lot of these championship sides are having a bit of a refresh, the ones that went down. I think it could be the same. Do they come back up?
It might be. Yeah, literally, it's like your only goal is to survive. It's not to exceed expectations, maybe get like a 15th or like top 10 is completely out of question. Yeah, that's absurd. It's literally just to survive. Getting at 1 point above relegation, that's it.
Yeah.
Like even last year, there was that funny graphic where like you had the 3 relegated sides and then you had Champions League side Tottenham Hotspur above them. But the quality difference between the two, I know how bad Tottenham was, but like Tottenham 17th. Yeah, even like a Wolves or West Ham, they're kind of built for the Premier League.
Yes, exactly.
They're just
established.
Everton and like those sort of clubs, you just can't see them dropping down. I think it will be very similar.
Time will tell, but
unfortunate.
It's a fix that needs to happen.
Yeah.
That was my third. So your fourth?
Well, it was, can Forest keep it up?
Yep.
Which we've already talked
No,
about.
yeah.
And then I was going to divert to the relegation battle. But
as well.
We've already talked about that. I think we're overlapping a lot,
Yeah,
but
we'll cover them off.
Great minds think alike, and I like it. So,
knowledge
I'm going to have a huge bias one.
Go on.
Do Barca have enough to make the UCL final? After...
Undoubtedly.
They always do, but can they actually do it? Every year we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna win the thing. We're favourites to win the thing, and then we never do. Even though we didn't buy enough people, do we have enough to win it? Or to get to the final? I think getting to the final first and then seeing what happens. But
yeah,
it's always in those two legs, something bad happens in the second leg. Because you had the Inter game where Gerard Martin, don't know if it was a foul or not, or I say it was, but I mean, of course I do. But yeah, like equaliser in like the 90th minute, and then Fratesi ended up scoring in extra time. Season before that, you had us going up against PSG, coming back to the Camp Nou, and then Araujo just having an all-time stinker, getting a red card, like just absolutely absurd. Like you've had those ones, even like keep bringing it back. You've got the Liverpool game, the AS Roma game. I think there was two of those where like it was just a struggle. Like it's not our competition.
No, it isn't.
It really isn't, and it's so annoying because Real Madrid are right there being the best ever to do it. With 15 of those things.
It's ridiculous.
So, and we only have 5. Other than, no, I'll take them out of it. But like, it's just never been our competition. But is it finally time?
Flick
it could be.
It's just Flick.
I think
he's a winner, man.
I mean, I don't want to call shots now. I reckon we've definitely got enough to get to the final. You've got teams like PSG, Liverpool. They're the other two.
They're your direct competitions. Yeah, that's the big 3 going into this season.
Yeah,
and Liverpool only there because of their signings. We don't know how they play on the pitch together.
But they were favourites this year before the round of 16 started. I think they were looking incredibly well, like to win the thing as well.
That was with Dominic Szoboszlai, and that was with Trent Alexander-Arnold though. How does Frimpong and Kerkers do on a big stage against Kvaratskhelia and Doué, and how can they handle Lamine Yamal and Rashford? Like, it's a different kettle of fish. I think they'll be fantastic Liverpool this season, but so attacking.
Oh yeah,
so attacking. And obviously, the one antidote to that is a big man named Virgil van Dijk. Like that's the ultimate fix for a super attacking side. But on paper is one thing, but we see what Barca do. We see what PSG have done. I see what Napoli have done. We know what they can do. Liverpool's a bit of a how does it all come together? But in that big 3, and we've not even said Real Madrid, like I don't think that says something, because normally I'd have Real Madrid in any conversation regarding Mr. Big Ear's Champions League. So I would be saying that you have to have Real Madrid in there, but you can't.
Yeah,
you can't back that team in at all. So if it is a year, this year maybe it.
Yeah. Anyways, what's your?
I'll go with Serie A next.
Yep.
I say Bologna make a push for a return to Champions League football. They're in Europa League this season. They didn't qualify through the league positioning. They qualified through the Italian Cup. They have lost a lot of players, but as you said earlier, again, we're sort of linking this all together. The Serie A is weaker this season. It seems like Napoli have taken all the Serie A talent to their football club. Juventus hit and miss. AC will be hit and miss. Inter, I don't know yet. New manager, new style. Know. I think Rome will be the next best thing, but Fiorentina, Bologna, Lazio, Juve, Milan, Inter, all competing.
Yeah, they're kind of all in the same realm, aren't they?
All in that same area.
Yeah.
I think Fiorentina could make a bolt if they wanted to, but I just like Italiano, the manager of Bologna, to get them over the line. The loss of Dan and Doy and Bergkamp are bad, but they always seem to replace these players with better players. Yeah. I think Santiago Castro, the centre forward, he might be the man for them to take him off the line. So I've got Bologna to push for Champions League football.
Nice.
And then my final storyline, Niko Kovac, the Dortmund manager, to turn it around for Dortmund this season.
Oh,
I don't think they win it, but Dortmund have had a rough couple of years. And it looks statistically amazing, by the way. They made a Champions League final. They ran the Bundesliga to the final day 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But in and around that, it's been a pile of rubbish.
It's been so underwhelming a club like that.
But I think maybe a surprise, quarterfinal appearance of the Champions League, maybe even the semi-final, and they push Bayern to the title this year. I think they get back.
I wouldn't be surprised if they get to a quarterfinal of Champions League. They just end up doing it.
They end up there.
Year, don't they? We played them again in the we played them in the quarterfinals for the Champions League. That team as well. They didn't. I mean, they had Guirassy up top.
Guirassy was crazy.
He went crazy.
Yeah.
Everyone else, I don't even know who would kind of on that team. I don't know what's happened to them, honestly.
They've got a lot of talent.
Yeah.
Putting it on the pitch together and playing it like Jan Couto from Girona for 2 years ago was fantastic. Anton from Stuttgart wasn't his best season. Schlotterbeck in and out of his best. And then they're playing Emre Can at centre half at times. And
he's been around.
The future's now, my friends. Let's play Marcel Sabitzer. Let's play Pascal Gross.
Let's get Bellingham now.
I think Carney Chukwuemeka getting him back on a permanent will be massive. Karim Adeyemi, Sergio Guirassy, Maximilian Bayer. There's talent there. Get it in the right spots, and it could look bright. And Kobel in goal, by the way, one of the most underrated goalkeepers in world football.
Yeah.
If they've got the pieces, I want to see it all together this season. So,
yeah, I hope so. That it's such a cool club, Dortmund.
Oh, it's
an awesome club. Like the fans, the yellow wall and everything like that. Yeah, it's like they're just an awesome team. So you kind of hope for them to have that Champions League. Definitely the Champions League run. You hope for that, but. Every time you kind of see them in the Champions League, you're like, how did they get here? Like, surely, and then or they kind of get bounced out eventually. Yeah. But hopefully they do.
Wait and see. They are the sleeping giant. I feel like at some point they're going to eventually realize, let's keep our talent instead of selling talent.
Yeah,
make that big step up. I don't want to run too late, so I'm going to go to our final. Do you have any more storylines quickly before we move?
No.
Done.
We're all done.
Quickly, last segment before we wrap. I don't want to go too long this week.
True.
The top 5 teams, in the transfer window so far.
Yep.
Again, another subjective segment, but I feel like there's a clear few clubs that are going to be in here.
Yeah.
Is that the order you put them in, though?
Oh, okay.
Have you ordered them?
I've not, but I can quickly. Yeah.
Do you want me to go first, and then you can follow? I'll go from 5 to 1 again. We'll go bottom up. I've gone Sunderland 5. I think it's ridiculous. Yeah. They're doing everything they possibly can to stay in the top flight. And Granit Xhaka was confirmed this morning. That could be monumental.
Yeah.
20 million euros for an Invincibles winner from 2 years ago.
Experience.
And for me, probably a top 3 holding midfielder in world football. Now that, Modric and Kroos are, no longer serious side.
Yeah.
I think that's fantastic. Again, in context, fabulous window. So Sunderland 5th. Atletico Madrid 4th.
Mm-hmm.
The Bainer signing, I think, is massive for them if Simeone wants to play some attacking football.
Yeah.
Obviously, over the last few years, they've built that talent up. The Hanko one, that was one I kept forgetting earlier. That's a massive one as well. Solidifies the back line, a modern-day centre-half.
Yeah.
You can possess the football a little bit more. But Champions League are fantastic one-on-one defending. I think he'll be superb for them. 3rd is Arsenal. Gyökeres signing, I like. They've got Norgard in, good depth. Zubimendi allows then Declan Rice to be that proper box-to-box player. I don't really like the Madueke signing, but it's depth, it's more talent.
Yeah.
I think it's still a very, very good window for Arsenal. They're closing. And Gyökeres, they needed a striker. Like, they addressed the number one fault in their side the last 2 seasons. It doesn't feel like it, but it means they get closer to Liverpool. Obviously, Liverpool have gone and taken 18 different steps, but they're slowly getting there, Arsenal.
Yeah.
And for a club that hasn't really spent too much in the last few years, or well in the past, I think there's a good signings.
Yep.
Norgard one I actually love. I really like that signing. 2nd is Napoli. I'll talk about this team till the cows come home. I think this is a fabulous window. Conte's got a super team. As I said, they're the sneaker for the Champions League. Got to keep an eye out for Napoli. And obviously one is Liverpool.
Yeah. No, fair enough. Well, I've got a few of them that are similar. So
There you go. I like differences.
Yeah. 5 Sunderland.
Yep.
I had them. Like they brought in a Dingra as
well.
Dingra's
a big signing as well. Yep.
Sold Job as well for 30, which is pretty good. It's always
profit.
pretty good.
Yep.
And Xhaka had as a possibility, now confirmed, which
there
is
we go.
Absolutely huge. Yep. 4th, I quite like Manchester United and what they've done.
Okay.
Like, probably a bit steep for both of them, like the price tag, but
yeah,
I like you've finally brought in some like proven Premier League talent. It's going to be interesting to see, like, because I kind of all have to share the ball as well.
Yeah.
But I quite like both of them.
Okay.
Cunha's a baller. I think out of the two, he's probably going to work.
Yeah.
Over Mbeumo, but Mbeumo just ends up he just ends up scoring.
He'll find a way.
I hated him against him in FPL. He just ended up always hauling.
Yeah.
He just gets a goal when 100%. So like then I've got Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
They also got rid of they got rid of people, which was good. Like Sol, they got rid of DePaul, Correa left as well. And then they've replaced them pretty well as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So that business is very solid.
It's top tier business.
Yeah.
If they can convert now, I think the on pitch stuff's the next bit.
Yeah. And then second,
Here we go.
they've only really done 3 signings, but Man City.
Yeah. Tijani Reinders is a big one.
Tijani Reinders in that midfield is huge.
Him and Rodri?
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Tijani is an incredible footballer. Like he destroys it for the Dutch national team.
Absolutely.
When they played Real Madrid, AC Milan.
Yep.
Absolutely
Man
sensational.
of the match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he just needed to get out of that team. And now he's at a City. So hopefully it's not that, like, you know, repressive football and like really slow and all that, because I feel like he shines in the, you know, the half spaces with a bit of pace with him.
Proper box to box player.
Yeah, exactly. Workhorse. And then Liverpool's one.
Yes.
With Liverpool, I think this is a rogue shout. I think it's probably bad if they get Isaac.
Here we go. Let's finish.
I'd rather them get Rodrigo than to get Isaac.
Okay.
Because you've literally, as Newcastle were trying to do, where everyone was like, why would you try and do that? When they wanted Ekitike.
Yeah.
Basically this, like, so similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like, I just don't understand. You have Isaac, who obviously a proven talent in the Premier League.
Agree.
It would have been a lot better if they could have got Isak first and just left Ekitike and just let him go to Newcastle.
Yeah.
If you bring Isak in, then the Ekitike signing, I reckon it's just useless.
Okay.
I know they can both play on the wing.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
No.
Nah. Like, they did need to strengthen out that left winger position. Because who they have, like, Diaz is going.
Yeah.
Who also was a bit patchy as well. So I actually didn't want him for Barca.
Right.
Which is a huge shout too.
Yeah.
Cody Gakpo's good on his day as well, but also in and out.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they needed to focus on that left wing spot. Obviously the 9. Obviously the 9, but they got Ekitike.
Yeah.
I just don't see, if you get Isak as well, I think that's kind of like what Xavi Simons is to Chelsea.
Just the same
what
player.
Isak is to Liverpool.
The question being, if they somehow get 50-ish for Nunez, can you not get both? Because it looks like they can spend even more.
What, and Rodrigo too?
And Rodrigo.
Okay.
Because if Rodrigo's down to 90, they could probably scavenge 80 in add-ons. I agree with you. I'd go Rodrigo first.
Have they been like saving up for 10 years?
They haven't signed anyone.
They haven't signed
years.
anyone. They signed Chiesa for 20. That's just pocket change.
Yeah.
Other than that, they do nothing, and all of a sudden they've hit a gold mine.
But it's a little bit off topic, but same. So, do you reckon though this is a prime example for clubs to use in the future? Get a new manager in and just give them what they already have. If you can do what Arne Slot did, which is to the next level, which is win the title, then you give them everything.
Then you fully back it.
Yeah, then you give them 400, 500 million, so you can do whatever you want. Instead of what United have done, which you give every new manager 300 million, and you end up 1.2 billion in debt with players that no one wants.
Yeah, because the manager doesn't really work out.
Every manager's different player styles.
They need a different style.
I loved it. And obviously, it's not always going to work like this because Arne Slot's a genius. He's just maximised the team to perfection.
Yeah, that's actually like just like brushing over it, but winning the league in your first season, like that is huge.
With a squad that had 0 signings.
Yeah.
Like, I know you said Chiesa signed, but he played 3 games in the Premier League.
He wasn't really a contributing factor. No. Yeah.
He was there as a mascot. Like, it was
exactly.
It was that level. I think Arne Slot achievement is fabulous, and this is the reward for it.
Yeah.
And it does feel ridiculous and unfair, but they didn't really spend money the last year.
It does feel unfair for Klopp that That's another thing. But anyway,
Yeah,
that's a whole another thing.
Well,
But
he did get some. I kept forgetting. He got Szoboszlai and Gravenberch and McAllister that last season.
yeah, okay.
So that was I think around just shy of 200 million.
Yeah.
But again, that was one of their biggest spending years across the last 10 years.
Yeah.
That Coutinho money never really got spent. Everyone's saying, where did it go?
This is where it's
This
gone.
is where it's gone to.
Yeah.
But I agree with you though. Yeah, sorry. Back to the point. I would go Rodrigo first, and I'm a big Rodrigo guy. I think on the left, we're yet to see how well this guy can cook.
Yeah.
He played one game there last season. I think it was away at Alaves. Played 60 minutes and put up like an 8 SOFA score rating. Got an assist and an indirect assist as well.
Yeah.
It was amazing on the left. Article on the right. I'm like, whoa, Madrid, here you go. Awesome. This is what you need. No Mbappe, no Vini, just these two are there, and they were fabulous.
Yeah.
Get that Liverpool. Imagine that Rodrigo, Ekitike, Salah.
And then behind him, Florian Wirtz, who already, like I've seen clips, already kind of, looks like he's dictating the midfield.
Yeah.
Then they had Gravenberch, who was amazing, and McAllister just does the basics so well. When I watch McAllister as well, both of them, you appreciate the little things, how they avoid the pressure from the defense, how they kind of turn and then also start progressing the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible. They were just awesome.
McAllister's the best back-to-goal player of the midfield in the world.
I'm so impressed with like how he just retains the ball and, kind of does his work under pressure.
But to be nerdy for 1 second before we finish.
Go on.
The biggest difference McAllister's made since Brighton to Liverpool, at Brighton he was a back-to-goal play in the safety zone, I'm going to call it. Back to goal and play out that way. At Liverpool, he receives it and turns.
Yeah.
That's so underrated.
It's so hard to do, especially
Toni Kroos, Valverde, Kimmich. Three that first come to my head that can only do that in world football and do it well, sorry.
Yeah.
Liverpool got that. And they got it for stuff or money.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. It's crazy.
I know. Their team's incredible. But yeah, that's a road shout. I don't think that Isak moves good. Now.
Would you level them down if Isak joined? Would you like genuinely put 2 up and them down?
Yeah, it's hard because
context, it's
like
fair.
because City kind of did what they needed to do and that's it. They kind of stayed. Previously, they would just buy everyone, but I think I don't know if I'm wrong, but like when they bought Haaland, I don't think they bought anyone else really.
It's hard because Haaland took all the attention.
I can't remember, but yeah, like that was the main marquee signing, and then like they won the league.
Yeah.
They just strengthened where they needed to. Got a good left back in Nuri. Got Cherky as a risk. He wasn't actually that much either.
20 mil, I think. Yeah.
And then Tijani Reinders in the midfield. Yeah.
And they've got Trafford back.
Yeah.
That's a great piece of business.
Even starting over Edison. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a great deal.
Awesome deal. Yeah. So I think like just strategically, and I think getting Kevin De Bruyne is actually huge for them.
Just to move the club forward.
He wasn't doing much. You could see the legs were kind of going. Like I think it's good business getting him out. But
there you go.
That's my take. I think Isak shouldn't go to Liverpool. I don't know who else would need him. Don't know who else can afford him.
I say 150 looks like.
Yeah.
You're saving yourself 60 million by just going Rodrigo, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be the other way around. I thought Rodrigo would be asking price to be 150, to be honest.
Yeah.
I thought Madrid would keep him, but they obviously have fallen out.
Yeah, I think if Isak goes, Isak will probably play well, but then it's just at the sacrifice of Hugo Ekitike, a young
And what
talent.
a player to sacrifice. I love the kid. He's a superb player.
He could turn out to be like probably not the same level as like Darwin Núñez, but like a young striker who probably doesn't get the same opportunity.
Yeah.
But you've also spent, 80 million on
him
to be on the bench?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liverpool are becoming the Saudis. they're becoming the first opposition. But there you go. You know what, mate? Fabulous first episode you're on here.
Thank you.
Smash out the park. Some
pleasure to
bold
be
calls.
Here. Yeah,
that's what we love. That's what we do here in the pre-season, people.
What we want. I will stand on it.
Deluxe.
Yes. It'll come back to bite me.
I'm about to say, we'll be back to review these maybe middle of the season and definitely the end of the season, see how well we've done or not done, but how well we've done. But yeah, make sure I'll have it all up there. You can look at it throughout the week. Top 5 transfer windows, top 5 storylines, our La Liga predictions. It's been a big segment episode, so it's a little bit chunkier. Thank you for all the support on the recent apps. We're running up 100 plus on everyone on YouTube. Bigger numbers on Spotify as well. Much appreciated. Next, there'll be one more podcast. I think it'll be a Serie A Bundesliga prediction. And And then I'm promising you guys the big ones coming after that. The week before the Premier League, the mega couch of all the Premier League supporters are going to be here. It's going to be a shit show. Hopefully we can get it condensed into an hour and a half. I don't know how we're going to do that, but that's coming up, the big Prem episode in a few weeks' time. So keep your eyes out for that. Remember to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, 5 stars, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. Thank you, mate. We'll have you on here very, very soon.
Pleasure to have me. It's been awesome. It's been fun.
We might see him on a live stream soon. Maybe Barcelona play a big team soon. So
yeah,
keep an eye. He'll be back here very, very soon. Till next time, guys.
Love it.
See you later.
See ya.